Hey guys, welcome to Clockwork Noodles for another reading from my blog. The journey begins. I am here in Japan as it starts to get warmer and Sakura season is upon us. But of course it means my hay fever is going through the roof, so I sound a wee bit weird. Hopefully you guys are looking after yourselves. Today we're going to read The Best Saga. This was written on the 23rd of June. We're starting to creep now. A mini heatwave hit the UK whilst placements began to be released. While I was at work, my phone suddenly erupted in vibration. It was exciting at first to see everyone announcing their placements. People were both happy or sad depending on the results. After all, these placements could make or break someone's chapter in Japan. I saw people withdraw within the first day. I took a lunch break, convinced myself that it would soon be my turn. I have never waited so eagerly to check my emails as I did during waiting for my placement. Every time I saw the M for Google Mail come up, my heart beat faster and faster. My spam folder was the cleanest it had ever been. I couldn't focus on work. But at 5 p.m, the silence fell. The embassy closed for the day, and no placement had come. Feeling disheartened, people convinced me that tomorrow would be my day. The next day, Edinburgh placements dropped. Once more, my phone erupted in vibrations. I highly recommend joining your country's Discord server, just as it may be a helpful tip. I found mine quite late, but it was a blessing. I was surrounded by people who were going through the same emotions and worries as I was, and there were current UK jets in Japan happy to answer any of my questions. It is a blessing until you and 5 people are the only ones left waiting for a placement, that is. Most placements drop on the same day. It is a handful of cases where our good friend ESID decides it wants to kick in. And this is where my first encounter again with ESID decided it wanted to occur. By this point, I could also say that it occurred when I had to do those forms. This is probably the second time I had to really deal with it. By the end of the week, 5 of us were placementless. We formed a separate Discord chat as everybody was too busy excitedly sharing their placements, and their communications with BOEs and CEOs all had started to occur. So we felt a little bit left out. The separate chat spared me from feeling too frantic. I made some good friends, united by trauma of waiting, but it was tough. I kept wondering if no one wanted to take me, or maybe there had been an issue and it had cropped up. It is to be noted that many cases of delayed placements do happen. There can be a multitude of reasons. It is just unfortunate that we had 2 bank holidays in a row and I had to wait it out. So Mondays were just out. I had to wait even longer. I think it was maybe about a week later when one person in our group received a placement. It was a private school. So we started to theorize perhaps we were going to be the same. Was it just paperwork being slow, or a prefecture was being slow? But the next bank holiday hit and I was still placementless. 2 weeks then went by. It was a Monday. I was due to head to work around midday. The furry beast had been fed. Peace had fallen. The heat wave had started to fade and was replaced by the usual overcast drizzle that the UK is known for. Half asleep, I tapped on my phone's screen and my heart stopped. During those 2 weeks, anyone emailing my Gmail had caused my heart to stop. But this time it was different. I opened up mail expecting it to be another email from LinkedIn or the usual torrent of spam. But there it was. My placement had arrived. Opening that email, I saw the words, Saga Prefecture. Ah, that was a fun read. I literally remember that moment laying on my bed. My blood just went cold. I was like, oh, it's here. Because I think I had actually sent them an email the day before, just being like, is everything okay? Are you 100% that I've been accepted? Because, you shouldn't have done, I shouldn't have done that. But it goes through your brain. You've got 2 weeks have gone by, you've heard nothing. The embassy did issue a few times where they were like, oh, it's okay, it's chill kind of thing. But you can't help but panic. And I panicked a lot, and it's a natural reaction. And obviously one of our members got their placement, the other ones didn't. The same day as me, I think everyone else got theirs. So they must have had a few people they were just trying to clear up, go through some hoops with, because we also thought it might have been like late upgrades and stuff. There are late upgrades. There are always people who are on the waiting list and they get upgraded all the way up to, I think, December time is quite late. You can be accepted quite late until the next lot of applications open. I I heard different things. People say sometimes you can skip ahead and they accept you again, or you had to go just straight through to the interview stage. I don't know. That's ACID, or you. It's a situation that I didn't have to deal with, but I know there's late upgrades. So this one's a weird one, but honestly, it's nerve-wracking. And I am glad that eventually I did get some clarification, and I spent the day. I even sat at McDonald's thinking, now do I accept? It's been all this time, and I started to frantically Google. So the next blog will be the preparation I did there. I will also do a blog on the interview questions I had. I realized I didn't apparently write one for that, so I will write that and do a recording next week for you guys. So thank you. I hope you're looking after yourselves. Have a good day. Bye bye.